37 years ago, the police department made a training film. In 1949, it offered guidance to rookie officers. Today, it offers a look back at a piece of local history that soon will come to an end. In 1939, San Diego needed a new police station. With America still rebounding from the Great Depression, President Roosevelt's Public Works Administration provided the jobs that built one of the more stylish police headquarters of the day. It's located on historic ground. Dead Men's Point was a cemetery for sailors and Marines more than 200 years ago. And across the street, there were other sounds before those of car engines.
Sir! 1, 2, 3!
The old San Diego barracks were located there until the city bought the land in 1938. 1941 brought the attack on Pearl Harbor and a lot of fear back home.
My understanding is that they placed officers up here standing up with rifles, Springfield rifles, and flip cards of Japanese airplanes to watch the harbor out here. And as you can see the ships through the bars.
Only one person has more time with the department than Lieutenant Chuck Ellison. He spent a lot of time in the headquarters building in his 31 years of carrying a badge. He showed us the women's jail and where female prisoners used to make prison uniforms in that sewing room.
If you turn around and see this yellow line on the floor, still here after all the years, no male officer could cross that without a matron with him. Across where fiscal management is today, that used to be Department 5 in the municipal court. John J. Brennan was the judge. I think you could probably still see from Vice, there's a way to come from the jail over to the courtroom. I don't know if we can get in there.
There was a tunnel, right?
There was a tunnel.
Long since sealed up, parts of the passageway now house the department's computer room. Today's press room used to be the doctor's office. The public affairs office once housed the station's radio room. And where special assistants to the chief now work, switchboard operators used to take in emergency calls. The supply room, nearly empty today, used to be a 6 or 8 lane bowling alley. And upstairs you used to hear different sounds. The site of many an impromptu pickup basketball game, the old gym now is a giant locker room for the department's 1,600 sworn officers. The old lineup room we saw in the 1949 training film was the scene of more than a little excitement one day back in the late 50s. A man walked in, grabbed one officer's gun, and put it to the head of another officer. Jim Shively picks up the story.
And another officer coming in out of the field happened to see this incident, walked around to the outside, fired a shot through the window, and killed the man with the gun.
The old headquarters, jail, and courthouse served its purpose, but it could not grow while the department did. Space became precious, and even the courtyard palm tree had to be removed. These are just a few of the memories department veterans will remember as they move to the gleaming new building dubbed Fort Collender. Someday, it too will have a history. Dave Cohen, News 8, downtown.